Unknown T, Blood Diamond.
Wait, I got little notes for this one here.
I got notes for
Debut
that.
album.
All right, let me fire off. Go on.
Oh
then.
yeah, let me address Twitter as well. They're saying that I'm being biased to my guy Unknown T by saying that obviously I made an argument that all the attention this week was away from Unknown T, so like that affects the sales as well.
Why was it away from him?
Because we got Jada Wader coming to the UK, taking all the girls' attention away from everything.
True.
What's Jada Wader got to do with it?
Exactly. Come on.
So when you have an album,
Well, Jada
when you
Wader-
drop an
that's
album,
added, that's added,
when
man.
you
That's
drop
added.
an album, that's what people on Twitter said, by the way.
That's
Jada
adding, bro.
Wader's
But when
taking
you
it
drop an
from-
album,
Yeah, bro.
you're
That
fine.
was her week, bro. Jada Wader.
So what about DB
Okay,
then?
wait, let me break it down like
That's
this.
their
21
anomaly.
Savage.
Let me break.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
no, I was gonna get into it. That's what I'm saying.
21
me-
Savage outstreamed more everyone in the UK.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Let me.
Go
But
on, go on.
21 Savage was a part of the reason as well. Cool.
Our competition, you're saying?
Yeah. So
week
an
is your-
album
yeah.
sales, that's consumption, right?
Yeah.
Sales is consumption.
You gotta
How much
drop on the
people
right
consume
week.
your music.
Yeah.
Attention, you're fighting for attention. Attention is consumption.
Yeah, but not Jada Wader,
With
though,
sales.
nigga.
Jada Wader
Nah,
coming
man,
to the
trust
UK.
me, bro.
That took,
So Jada
that
Wader's
was a conversation.
Bro,
for the whole
listen,
day.
that
So
took
Jada Wader
Jada
came.
Wader coming to the UK was that every single day there was a new conversation about her.
100%.
The whole UK was talking about her.
Hear me out. So me,
So that created a conversation of these girls
The
have been
first,
begging
the first
for
day,
her.
the first day, everyone was allegedly begging.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
second time, the age
so
was party. Everyone
so
started
that's
influencers.
stupid. Okay, wait.
Listen.
So, wait. So Jada
Man was
Wader,
shaking
wait,
their
wait,
tail
wait.
feather in that party, though.
Wait. So Jada Wader is gonna stop me from when I'm
Yeah,
going on
she
my
takes-
travels. Wait.
she
When I'm
takes
going
con-
for my travels to listen to a
I'm
new
sorry,
album.
no, sorry, guys.
When I'm going to the gym to listen to a new album, because Jada Wader's in London.
We're
he's
not
gonna-
focused on Unknown T's campaign because we're
No, but
too
wait.
focused on the Jada Wader drama. Oh my
but-
God, she's beefing her publicist now. Oh my God,
But is it
what's
gonna stop
going
me from
on?
listening to the album though?
It takes away attention.
Okay.
That's added. Remember you said that bare things get added every week.
But not Jada Wader.
Jada Wader
But I never
added
gave-
beer that week, bro. I'm telling you. All right, watch this. Remember, watch this. Jada Kingdom and that's beefing.
Yeah. That's
Jada
what-
Wader and that's beefing. Well, you ain't got no blog space, bro. There's no space on.
Jada
There's no space for
and
Unknown
Steph
T's
are
thing.
going at it.
There's no
We're
space for
hearing
Unknown
about
T's thing.
which
Then we
rapper
got a
they-
rattling
they
interview
done.
dropping.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
We got
We got a rattling tearing on the
is that
internet.
taking away attention from but for real, like an album, a first week is a fight for attention. You're fighting for the
I agree
people's
with that, but
attention.
the Jada Wader sounds funny. Man, I'm saying Jada Wader's taking consumption.
No, I
It is funny,
genuinely
it is
feel
funny,
like
it is funny.
everything
When
that we
I
just
say Jada
mentioned,
Wader.
seriously, it might even be taking away 5%, 3%,
The
but it's
fact that
taking
we're
it away.
talking about it now, the fact that we had a conversation just now about Jada Wader.
But you know, like the awareness wasn't there as well because usually when Twitter's not talking about things, that's the
Yeah,
place
yeah.
where you see that someone might have dropped something. But you
Yeah.
can't see that if everyone's talking about the same
The
thing.
fact that we just had a discussion about Jada Wader coming to the UK, that alone, like, imagine.
Would you say then? Would you just say that on a serious note? Yeah. Would you just say he had a competition of 21 Savage and DB for the in the rap fans?
That's
Yeah,
that's me, because that's
cool.
actually
Would you
music
say
that's
that
actually
rap
taking
thing,
away
yeah.
consumption from him.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
then
the
the
music.
problem is because there's so much new pieces dropping, you're always gonna have a kind of a hard week.
So I reckon.
He should have built the buzz. Do you think he should have just built the buzz up?
Yeah,
before?
Yeah. I reckon that took away from.
There was no lead single.
What we
like,
were
there's no
saying took
proper-
away from the thing. I'm gonna get to that as well. What's this? I feel like that took away from the music part. Like DBE and 21 Savage took away from musically, but I feel like the Jada Wader, etc., took away from
And Jada Kingdom.
and Jada Kingdom, and I think that took away from his rollout. You get what I'm saying? In terms of like, there's no space on the blogs anywhere to shout out Unknown T. Like, bro, my man done the thing with the Sloan Youth and that Sloan Youth's popping right now. The artist youth, the African youth. My man's popping right now, and for him to not bring that much hype to Unknown T's thing is mental.
Someone said, do you lot feel like his team needs to just work harder?
No, I personally think
His team's Island Records, so
No, it is. I think Unknown T got scared, bro. Let me be honest. That's what I think it is.
Scared of what?
When I say scared, I mean he's been scared to drop for a minute, fam. That's why. Watch this. I feel as if like you see, like pain is the essence. The remix thing with him and Digger and that, bro. Do you know how much of a moment that could have been, fam? Let me explain why it could have
That
been a
could-
moment.
yeah.
You got the a UK national anthem, one of them kind of thing. Pain is the essence, yeah. Talking Hardest is up there, blah blah. But Pain and the Essence is in that same top 10 of the national anthems for the UK. You've done a remix with the next massive artist from the UK, yeah. First of all, they should have had dubs and gigs in the video. All that talking before and that, didn't really care for.
I thought that was a flex though, them talking on it.
Yeah, but should have,
A
it would
big
have
ride.
been a bigger flex being in the video.
In the video, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you had the two little youths I was meant to play, Unknown T and Digger, in the video. That should have been the older versions, which would have been gigs and dubs.
Yeah.
That should have been that.
Yeah.
That would have been harder. Two, you've left that so long before the tapes come out. that we've all forgot about that moment happening, even though the moment could have been bigger, but we forgot about that even happening because it's so far away from the tape.
Yeah.
Unknown T's doing bare teasers, the 4-track EP and all that. Unknown T's doing everything. He's going to France, dating the little young thing and that, getting some controversy for that, buying her flowers and that. Doing all of this is to drum up hype, but that was nowhere near the tape, bro.
Yeah,
you should have done that on tape week.
Yeah.
Then you'd have took some attention away from Jada Wader and them man there.
Exactly.
But what you've done is
Man,
because you kind of
Wader for UK raps.
because you kind of what's it called? Now I hear what you're saying. Maybe not Jada Wader in it. Wait. Pause. Let me land on my point. What I'm saying is, all of this is doing. Yeah, if he would have compacted that into 2 weeks before his tape comes out, he would have built the hype.
Yeah.
He spread his hype across the whole year.
Yeah.
You're dropping a daily doppy that comes out on the tape 6 months before. You're dropping the Digger D song 6 months before. Then you're dropping a random EP, bro. Like Louder Shook thing. Just drop the tape, bro. But what's made him shook, I believe, is you, fam. What I mean you is because not you specifically, but the numbers being reported and that.
Yeah.
Everyone's scared of numbers now.
Everyone's
Everyone's
declining.
scared.
Everyone was declining. So yeah, he didn't want to be one of those people.
He didn't want to be one of them, fam. So
Yeah.
he's just thinking, oh, when's the best time to drop? Oh, when can I drop? When can I
Does
drop?
the numbers,
So he's been-
does the numbers matters if I don't think the numbers matter if the coaches are saying this is hard. If the coaches all getting behind and saying, man, let's rock.
On a Mars
I'll give
Malone
example- yeah, Mars Malone. I don't know. I ain't seen Mars Malone's in no charts.
Yeah,
Nobody's popping that in his thing.
that is a very fair point.
and so I don't think numbers don't ever go over cultural currency.
No, it doesn't. But I feel like that's scaring people, though.
I tell you
whether it's impactful or not.
And
I feel like to the artist,
why
Yeah,
is it-
okay,
why-
even from a blogging perspective, there's bloggers that are way bigger than me, bro. I don't sit there and think, oh
I disagree.
my God, they got more.
I disagree.
I just do my own thing.
I disagree. Why it won't fit Mans Malone or a why?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Why? What did you say?
Why-
culture currency?
Yeah.
it's
will
because
never
Mars
be-
Malone's new.
Mams Malone's is new. He's in jail. He's not right now negotiating deals with labels. Whereas if you're negotiating deals with labels, like Unknown T brags about his advance in that new album. I don't know if you guys heard it, but he brags multiple times about his advance. If you're negotiating deals with labels and your numbers ain't high, you're not gonna get a good deal. You're gonna get a bad advance because why would the label give you more money when you're not selling?
If you're not recouping,
If you're not recouping.
you gotta sell.
So that's why I think that's why he took long to drop. He was negotiating his new deal. Secured
I
his
was probably wrong that he weren't scared then.
yeah, maybe, but that is being scared because the best negotiation is showing them, I can do these numbers by dropping the tape.
I'll be real with you,
Dropping
bro.
the album.
Artists, I'm gonna give you free game, bro. Like unless you got like a cult following, like a Nines, like a Potter,
DB.
like a DB, you need you need singles before you even think about a project because that's to be a demand. You need to have 3 singles that are just hotting up. Like there needs to be singles that are just doing well. You feel the cultures feeling it, all the mainstream's feeling it.
Yeah.
Once you feel that, then you know, okay, cool, it's time for a project.
But what happens if that don't come and you're sitting there sitting on the project for time?
Unknown T's manager just messaged me, lol, I'm tuned in. That's not why we took long.
Oh, is it not? Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us the reason though? Why
What
didn't
I'm
you tell
saying
us
is,
the reason?
what I'm saying is,
Big up
that,
Pips, by the
yeah.
way.
If you don't have the hot singles, then obviously drop the project. But what I'm saying is the hot singles actually a lot of the time is what creates the demand for like, okay, cool, you know what? Now we're ready for the album. I tell you, for example, when Ardy, remember the time when Ardy was just clocking everything he was dropping was turning to gold, right? So by the time the project came, it done well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's at that moment there's a demand. Okay, we want an RD project. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're not, if there's no interest on your singles, people got to understand people got to kind of understand like the purpose of a single. And I feel like with these projects, all the projects that we reviewed today is like there's good songs,
Standout singles.
but there's no singles.
Yeah, I
All the projects that we've reviewed, there's no like a single like people understand. If there's no singles, you're not gonna have the demand for the album.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
And
to
I
understand.
like that Bon Appetit single. I thought that was hard.
Bon Appetit is one of the songs I put that.
Yeah, I like Bon Appetit
I
was
put,
hard.
wait a second, let me put the songs that I put.
I liked the Knox thing as well.
No, do you know, I put Bon Appetit. You know what? The production was good and executed well.
Yeah.
I don't think even that. I don't think it's a good single. I don't think it's a single. I think it's a good song. on the
It's a
album.
good song on the
I
album.
think it's a good song on the album.
The Knox.
Do you know what I rate? But what I did actually rate for Unknown T, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. And I think more people need to start kind of doing this. Is some of the features was very smart, like
Low
the Loyal Kano one.
Yeah.
He's a guy from a whole. Because I'll be real with you, I know of him, but I've never taken him his music.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I took him his music here. So it's like, when you feature people from another world, so I'm going to introduce you to someone like me who I knew of him, but I've never listened to his music. So when I'm listening, I'm thinking, bro, this guy is actually cold because he snapped. And also when I'm checking him, so now I've gone and looked into him and investigating him. Brother, the guy sold out tours all over the place. The guy's touring globally, yeah. Flipping, the guy's he's got 2 million monthly listeners. He's got songs with like the craziest Spotify streams. And I'm like, and then even with the Nux one, same with the Nux feature. One thing I rated on the T is he understood this. If I tap into other worlds, I can get in them fans over there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I like that he done that. I like when people do not the bait feature, because sometimes when you feature the obvious person and you're both in the same world, you're not really getting a whole new market.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So same thing, Anon T introduced me to my man's music now, because I'm listening to my man, I'm saying, raw, my man's snapping.
Same. That's my first time even listening to Lil Khan.
Yeah. And he's big though.
Yeah.
Them man, he's big in a whole different world. So I'm sure like a lot of his fans now, they're going to tap into the Unknown T. So I think those kind of things are smart. But I think the song you're choosing to do these features with has to be the one. And again, I feel like, same as with the DB, I feel like with the Kodak feature, they wasted a moment. The Unknown T one is not bad, but it's not the single with, like, when you're getting someone from that world there. You need that song that's gonna, you know what I mean? That's what I personally think. Who knows how you perform in future? And remember, the only thing I will say on this show though, which is unfair of a lot of the artists, is a lot of albums, what I realise is you've got to listen to it about 3 times before you really get it. And sometimes when I'm doing these reviews, I kind of have to be honest with the artist, unfortunately, because of time. I'm listening to it once, so I'm kind of doing the artist a disservice. Because even like, for example, Mars Malone, who I end up always ranting and raving on. The first time I listened to his project, I just thought, oh, it's alright. It's by like the third time I've listened to it, I'm like, oh my days, I was locked in. So sometimes with these artists, I do feel
maybe you're not in the right mood when you listen to it the first time, so you've got to give it 2 more.
And sometimes it takes a while to understand.
I feel like that would be like the DBE thing with me, bruv. Because I listened to it again. You see the DBE thing, yeah? Man, started to listen to it again, yeah? I'm like, oh, no, that wasn't.
Do you know why you're right? Was it the DBE? I think it was the same thing. Do you know why you're right? You're right. With me with the DB, so I was going to Central London. I was in an Uber on the way to Central London back, so I was listening and all that, but I fell asleep halfway through. But then, so I started listening to it again, and the second time I listened to some tunes,
sounded better in it.
Some tunes I was fucking with a lot more, and I'll be honest with you, when we're reviewing these albums, sometimes man, I have to kind of not be super harsh on these artists, especially if we won't even listen to it once.
Yeah, I take that into consideration as well. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't really speak about the Billy the Goat stream when he was going through DBE's album and he was doing the whole mid. Because I was like, sometimes I do that because I give I get an early listen to albums, so I give like a little review, but I'm like off first listen. I'm not
it's important
hopefully
to say that.
changes in
someone like Unknown T, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I listen to him, like artistically, the thing with Unknown T, when I listen to it, this is what I thought. Artistically, I thought, and I always felt like this, I think this guy's sick. I'll just be honest with you. I think this guy's sick. I think he goes into mad pockets. I think the way his voice, he's like everything. I think melodies. I think as a raw talent, I think he's very, very good.
Yeah, so do I.
I think I look at maybe like a football. You could be a sick, raw talent footballer, but you might need Pep Guardiola to kind of like...
Yeah.
Okay, so I was watching a documentary. I was watching Evolution of Hip Hop documentary, and I'm on the part with New York. So there was a time, for example, West Coast music took over mainstream, right? So this is the time of the emergence of Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, right? They took over. And then New York, I think Nas was coming up and Wu-Tang was coming up, but they were coming up culturally in the underground, but they weren't hitting mainstream, like Snoop Dogg and Dre. So Puffy had now signed Biggie. So Biggie, when they were in the studio together, and this is going to link to Unknown T, so stay with me. When they were together in the studio, Biggie was like coming with the hardest shit. Puffy's like, yo, nah, man, man's trying to get the girls to dance, bro. Man's trying to get to the mainstream. So Puffy gave him the one more chance. For the young Williams who don't know, it's the song with Scraps. The beat that Scraps done.
Who's that dipping in the Beamer? Yeah, the original to that.
So the one more chance. It's actually they sampled it, by the way, from someone older.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I actually didn't know that.
So but Puffy,
that's crazy.
So Puffy's done that, and then the Juicy one. If you don't know, now you know. Nigga. Yeah. So those 2 tunes, Puffy done that. So Puffy coached Biggie into do those mainstream songs, and then they hit. So sometimes
Biggie needed coaching.
you need a coach. So
Biggie was great at what he does, but he still needed a bit.
Great. So what I feel like with artists like Unknown T, what I feel like I dig that as well. What I feel like someone like Unknown T is like
very good
the raw talent. It can't be denied. The guy's talented. I feel like the brother needs somebody that knows how to navigate and produce those hits for him, help him in the studio when it comes to the singles. Do you get it? Yeah. Because the only thing with the album is, bar Dappy, again, shameless plug, I took Dappy, that's going to be my next Spotify playlist, Madeyouthink playlist. Yeah. Every song I like, I put on my playlist, but I like Dappy, so I took that. But a lot of other songs is like, but again, this is only listening on the first time. There was moments of greatness, like some of the instrumentals, like you said, what's that song you said?
Bon Appetit.
Bon Appetit. There was moments because in some songs there was piano, sax. Like, I could hear real instruments.
Yeah. I got to point.
So I can see that, and there was one other thing. There was a choir as well in a song, so I can see that. Okay, he's trying to go there. Yeah. But it could have been executed better, or maybe with someone managing the situation. And people now have to understand it's like it's okay. So like I posted today or yesterday, I posted that Tyler song, South African girl. She's killing an American charts. Yeah, that's I'm a piano song, isn't it? Yeah. There were 4 songwriters on that song. 4 songwriters, yeah, to create that song, right? People have to understand this. It's always been like, you see music, creating hit music, it's always been a collaborative effort. So, and I just gave you an example.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to try and I
gave you an example of Puff Daddy. So sometimes I'm a great talent, but who's a great songwriter? Like, you got to look at who's producing hits at the moment. Yeah. Then you like, find out who were behind that. Yeah. Then, okay, cool, we're going to get this songwriter in there. And not writing your bars. Someone can songwriter could just help with the melodies. This is a good melodies. A songwriter can get a singer she can write for a singer on the hook. You just come with the bars, like work, collaborate. But the best way to do is find someone that's already like people that are already killing it in that. Like someone like J5, he's just got an ear of producing great beats. J5,
definitely.
Like cool, J5. You see me if I'm an artist, I'm paying J5 instead of going buying jewelry and that. I'm getting 25 bags. J5, you cost 25 bags, cool. I'm gonna pay J5 25 bags, for his production fee, And artists were doing this back in the day. Like I said, I paid J5 his 25 bags. I will go and find who's creating like the baddest songs, like Ray, for example. She's quite good. Get Ray in the studio, or whoever's writing Ray's. I don't know if she writes all her songs, but she's got a writer. Whoever's writing those hits. Or anyone, because even that producer, you know that Skylar producer that I'm a piano song. Yeah. You know that song that's blown up around the world. You know it's a UK producer that's produced it.
I didn't know that.
So why are UK artists not thinking, okay, you're producing hits like that? Yeah. Let me go in the studio with you. Yeah. Collaborate with people. Like a lot of people, like even like I saw Noriega. He said one of his biggest hits. I forgot what the hit was. He said it was Pharrell navigating.
Homeboy, I came.
Yeah, I think Pharrell was telling him
that song.
Pharrell was telling him this is what you should do. This is what you should do. Like sometimes you've got to be coached. There's no. Look, have you noticed? Yeah. Since The Game left Dr. Dre and 50 Cent writing his hooks, he hasn't produced music to that level as his first album.
Agreed.
Since Ashanti has left Irv Gotti, she has never produced. Because again, I watched the interview. Ashanti was wanting to do like bare R&B. You know what Irv Gotti done? Yeah. Irv Gotti said to her, and if you clock now, you say this and you go back and listen to Ashanti's songs. Irv Gotti said, I want you to do R&B, but I want it to be where the niggas, part of my language, the mandem, can play it. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go and get rap beats. Yeah. So mandem can pump it, but you're gonna sing on it for the girls. Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's both for both worlds. Yeah. So if you look at Ashanti's one, the first one, Foolish, is the same Biggie one more chance beat. They got the Biggie beat. She's Foolish. Baby, Scarface is old tune. Mary Jane. If you see a lot of Ashanti's singles, they're mandem beats, and she's just singing on the hook. So the mandem can mess with it. And the girl, who's that? That's someone coach. He said that she didn't want to do that, but that was somebody coaching in the studio. Mandem people got to start being understanding. Like, yo, we need to go. I need to go in with a team. When it's time to singles, okay, just go. Who? Dave produces. Dave's a good producer.
Very
Dave
good
knows
producer,
it. But hit up Dave. How much is it gonna cost for a week to let's go somewhere? Not pause. A week of us in the studio. I need your help. Tion can produce.
Those are the stuff that the label should be invested in.
Tion's good at making music. One thing about Tion can make singles. Hit up Tion and say, yo, how much is it gonna cost for? You know what I'm saying? I think artists should start doing those kind of and understand hit music has always been a collaborative effort. Do you know what I mean? It's one off you can blow off making a song on your ones, a bang off your ones, but a lot of times you do need collaborative effort.
Okay, you know what I mean? I respect that.
So, where do you not rank this tape amongst his other tapes?
Who, Unknown T?
Yeah.
I ain't listened to his other project. I'm listening to this because of review. I'll be real, I don't listen to a lot of people's projects.
I like what's the other tape, man?
Rise Above Hate.
Rise, I like that tape.
That's his first one.
I listen to more singles, people sing like.
I actually asked Unknown T, I was like, Unknown T, whatever you do, please just make another song. Like, it was on Rise Above Hate. I think it's called Main Squeeze with Young T and Bugsy. It's like, please just make another song like that. I don't think in this album we got another song like that.
I like to.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Yeah, you see, I got a little take on this. This is what it was with this thing with Unknown T. Yeah, what it was for me, it was just like I can see he's doing the whole instrumental, very good music produced, etc. Yeah, I see that in it, and I appreciate that he's doing that rather than just keeping it to the standard stuff that everyone else does. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's why I can tell he's tried to make it into an actual album. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, I believe some of these beats / production he's choosing don't suit his voice, bro.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I believe. So I think that there's that like, for example, when he went on the Avengers thing, even though I feel like 98 brings the best out of him, but we can't do that anymore. Free them guys. But if they need freeing, by the way, let me just put that out there because just in case
If they need freeing.
If they need freeing, yeah, cool. Anyway, so my point is now, when he's with the 98s doing that Avengers thing, he was spanking it. You get what I'm saying? He was going crazy, and I feel as if some of the instrumental stuff he tried to do on this, I don't feel necessarily suits his voice or flow. So I feel like that's where he lost me certain times on the tape. And I feel like Bon Appetit is a perfect example of marrying the two in terms of it's kind of a drill song, but it's kind of instrumentally pleasing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's married the two on that song, and that's why I think I like it.
Are you boxing him into drill too much, though?
No. All right, cool.
It's clear that he wants to kind of get out of that.
Yeah, he's clear he wants to. He clearly wants to. But what I'm saying is like,
and I think he's somebody that shouldn't be boxing. He's definitely somebody that shouldn't be boxing.
No, I don't think he should be boxed into drill. I don't think he should just do drill. But I feel like I don't think he's found.
Okay,
I don't think he's found
perfect equilibrium.
Yes, where I feel like, for example, I hate to keep saying his name, K Trapper feels like found that between drill and trap rap / maturer thing. I don't feel like Unknown T's kind of found his balance yet.
I like, and this is the thing as well about listening to the song twice. Again, sometimes judging the album from first listen. I listened to Time twice, and I enjoyed it a lot more the second time than the first time. I liked that he was talking about his childhood. He kind of let me know of his upbringing, his estate. You know what I mean? I liked it. Like, look, all the albums I reviewed today, I'll be honest with you, this is my take on it. Like, they're all alright. Like, I'm not, but again, maybe because I've just listened to them once. But none of them have made me rush
to listen again.
To go again. And the best one that I liked out of all the ones I reviewed is Millions. And that's short, concise, and straight to the point. Was Millions, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say about it.
Okay. All right, let's quickly just break it down though. Production wise,
I think it was quite good. I think it's actually good, you know.
Production
elements.
Obviously, I said what I said about the production. As in, like, I feel like some beats ain't suiting his voice.
Yeah.
But production-wise, I think it was good in general.
I think it was alright. Okay. Still, some beats were good. Still, some beats I could see what. Do you know what it is? I can see what he was trying to do.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think it should have just been executed a bit better. But I can
see where he was going with
it.
And
I appreciate.
Like I can see where he's going with it.
And like I like when I hear saxophones and stuff like that. Like I like pianos, and I'm like, okay, man's trying to be musical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I respect the production as well. Writing. Lyricism.
Oh, he can spit.
That's his. Yeah,
he can
spit,
bro.
That's his lane.
Man can spit, bro. Like, there's no denying that, bro. Man's talented, bro. Man is actually gifted.
Do you think he showed growth in that? Like he
spoke on a lot of things, bro, man. Like he spoke on things. He spoke on stuff still.
Yeah, I feel like he let us know a bit more about him.
He spoke on stuff still, man. Man, like he was barsing and he was speaking stuff. He wasn't just chatting shit.
Yeah.
Right, there's songs where he's actually speaking stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's breaking down he's been through a lot, bro. Even like. He's speaking about how the murder case affected him, how people like in the industry like are staying away from him because of the 98 case.
Yeah.
Like he said a lot, man. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? Man, see things from his angle. But yeah, man, like, I hear you.
He was very open and vulnerable in it as well. The lead singles, we said they could have.
Singles weren't for me, man.
What did the manager explain why they took long?
He did explain.
Do you want to? We might not want to say online though.
No, I'll say it.
But are you sure he's okay with that though? Be to online.
Yeah, I think the way he worded it, I think he wants everyone to know.
Okay,
go on.
Obviously, they had clearance issues for Pain is the Essence. I remember that as well because when they first previewed it on Insta.
But it wasn't gigs on that. It's because I think the original is Mobb Deep, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people probably think gigs and and Dubs is one, innit?
Yeah.
Pain is the essence, but I think the original one's Mobb Deep.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't think Giggs will try because Giggs is on
I
the.
don't think Giggs will
He's
gatekeep that.
trying to gatekeep that song still. I think they went mad on the second verse though.
Obviously,
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it was hard. You know what it is? It's hard. Them kind of songs, yeah, it's hard because the attachment, the generation that grew up on it,
the expectation
have got to it.
Yeah, you're never gonna outbeat. Never gonna beat that.
But one thing I liked is that, which was a flex, is they got Dubs, they got Giggs on there, they got Big Ride on it. I think the second verse, they spazzed though. They spazzed, both of them. Both of them spazzed on the second verse. But it was just such a tough task.
I like how they went back to back.
Yeah, but it was just such a tough task though.
Obviously, they couldn't clear. There's a few songs, a few samples that they couldn't clear as well. They had to change the album date 100 times because of all of that. They only dropped the EP because they didn't want to lose hype.
Okay,
That's kind of what Armani was saying as well. Like he released, it's too spread out. The campaign was spread out way too far apart.
Yeah.
But I get why they obviously didn't want to lose hype. EP was to build hype, but the EP was too far away from the album.
I think the guys. I think you're too. I think you're someone like you. The raw talent is so, the ceiling's so high.
Yeah.
Like you have, there's artists unfortunately don't actually have the talent like that, the ability. So they got to do like someone like you. You can actually engineer the songs to be bubbling and then demand to when you drop a tape. You actually have the raw talent to do that. Do you get what I'm saying?